and I'm helping a client that's relocating into the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm looking at some houses, and so just wanted to share some of the tools that we are using to look at some data. So this is a Bright Investor, and so you can see this is a setting. We've got Flower Mound in 75028 zip code, and one of the settings here is going to be population growth. So cool. That's just one data point. We'll come back to that in a second. The second is, and you can tell, you can see this is right next to Grapevine Lake, which is a nice area. Median home price is continuing to grow, 11% over year. It also gives price projections down here, 5, 10, 20. And you can see, the massive price increase during the COVID time period. And so what else do you compare this to? Because again, price and data is only good as it is without being able to compare it to something relevant. And so here's a neighboring area just northeast, which is Louisville, and median price quite a bit lower, 450, versus Flower Mound, which is above $1 million. Another data set, we went a little bit further south to Grapevine, and you can see the median price in the 550 range, so still lower than Flower Mound. But again, you've got the Dallas-Fort Worth airport right here, and a lot of the service area is actually going to be bumping up against the lake for Flower Mound. So again, okay, so what other data can we compare it to? And so then I got South Lake, which has a lot of surface area on the lake. And this area has some higher prices too. So we're in like the 1.8 median price point growth, 9% per year. And then population growth, 3.4%. And again, over here, 4%. So, 3 or 4%, so kind of standard. And then some other data, population growth for South Lake, 3.4. And then another setting was just looking at schools, and you look at some of the schools. So quite a few schools nearby, and then 10s, 8s. So those are all good school districts in the area. And for this client, they're looking for primary residences, so they're not looking at rental rates. But if you wanted to look at rental rates for your area, 4-bed, 1.5 baths, this is going to generate some data to give you an idea what a house or area may rent for given certain criteria. So $3,200. And this data is from Rent-A-Meter. So these are just some of the tools that we look at. And there's crime, there's businesses, building permits, job growth, different things like that we can look at to help somebody with analyzing data. So if you have any questions, you can reach me 314-956-1580.